Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about silver. Yeah, silver, I still have it on the chart here, that possibility that we talked about in the last video, that what we're doing here might not only be a wave 4, but actually a wave 2. We need to see that silver is not that much in a bloodbath as gold today. It's coming down in a not very unexpected way, I think. You know, we still have the green support area here, which the wave 4 can use without a problem. I would just have to modify the count a bit, move the wave B here and the wave C to the downside, and then this could still be a wave 4, which would result in a wave 5, which would then peak in a wave 1, and then we can get a wave 2 pullback. That's one possibility. That's sort of the, let's call it the old count, the original count. Let me move that aside. That's this one here that would not be in line with gold anymore from today. And here in this count, we had a wave 1, wave 2, here the wave 3, and yeah, now we are in the wave 4. And we might finally be reaching that ideal target for the fourth wave, which is great because it gives confidence in the count and the fib levels and so on. And that is here the 38.2 fib level at basically $22.07. That's always the ideal target for a fourth wave. It could even come down to the 50% fib at 21.31, and yeah, that's, you know, that's sort of what I'm looking at here for. Let me just think if I need to change anything here. I mean, I could also say this here is the B, this was a wave C, but then this was only, again, the A wave. Well, or this ABC was the ABC was the A wave, this was a B wave, and now we come down in C. I think that's how it works a little bit better. And then we could even try to figure out what is the ideal target here for a C wave. I mean, I've got the support area here relevant for the wave 4, but we can also calculate it by taking the length of the A wave, go to the high of the B wave, and then we're looking for an ideal target. The 1-to-1 ratio is already broken, but the next key target would be the 1.618 extension at 21.77. So if I were you, I would pay attention to that level. It doesn't mean it will have to definitely turn around at that point, but it's an ideal target for a C wave, and we need to see how the price is going to react to that level. As I said, the wave 4 can still go a bit lower, no problem at all. What happens if we break below the 21.31 level? Well, then we have the situation that I already talked to you about in the last video, the video before that, and it would align the silver chart really well with the gold chart. It would be that this was a 1-2 setup, and we have here another 1-2 setup, so that this was not a wave 3 but actually a wave 1. We're coming down in a wave 2. That allows for a deeper pullback all the way down to maybe the 61.8 fib at 20.55 or the 78.6 fib at 19.47. That really depends on how do we now react to these fib levels, and I can tell you at the moment the silver price is not showing any reversal signal to the upside yet. It's quite a bit of a bloodbath, and looks quite impulsive, that move down, which, you know, fits the idea. It could be a C wave. But yeah, I think, you know, we need to watch these support levels: 22.06, 21.77, and then 21.31. And again, if we break below that, then it's probably this 1-2 setup. And however, if we then break below 19.47 as well, then we even cannot be in a 1-2 setup anymore. And there is then really only one more option to count all of this as a wave 1 impulse, but it looks very much like a 3-wave structure to me. And then we could still hold support at $19. But if we lose $19, it's probably over, and all of this was a failure to create an impulse, and we come down. At the moment, I would expect to find some support, also because I do expect some bullishness for the metals. But again, as always, there is still risk for a bearish case, because there are, as per Elliott wave, there are 3 waves or 3 ways of confirming a trend change, the first way is to have 5 waves up. Now we've got that here in this possible wave 1. The second way, or the second step of the confirmation, is that we're holding a wave 2 support. Now we're not even there yet. And the third step would be to wait for a breakout of the recent high, of the previous high, the wave 1. And all of these levels are theoretically required to confirm a trend change. Now, you know, I don't suggest you wait until we get back above 24.53 to trade it. Normally I would prefer to trade the pullback, which is happening now, maybe even wait a little bit longer. But there is no way of knowing really until it breaks above that high. That's what, you know, so this could still all be bearish, A, B, C, and we break down. So that's what we need to look at. That's why the current pullback is so important, because it is the pivot between deciding if we are back in a bull run or if we are heading back into a bear market. Yeah, if we continue with the bear market. Yeah, because if you look at this support area down here, that was the bear market support. We did touch it once, but it could really, it didn't even max it out. It just touched it on the upper side, on the upper band boundary. So it could still come down eventually. Let's see. I would very much prefer if we finally get back into a bull run, but you know, who knows? And we can only find good entries for us and low risk entries, high reward setups, and look now at these, you know, watch these pivots and prices and see if the bull market holds. Yeah. Okay, that's my update about silver. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.